11 extreme homes located in the world's loneliest places. In this series, we will venture to the far corners of the globe, seeking out those remarkable individuals who have chosen to make their homes in the most isolated and desolate landscapes. From the windswept deserts to the icy reaches of the Arctic, we'll uncover the ingenuity and resilience required to survive and thrive in these unforgiving environments. Our journey takes us to the rugged valley of Kosciuszko National Park in New South Wales, a remote expanse of alpine and subalpine wilderness. Here, on 1,300 acres of untamed land, stands a solitary cabin. Once the site of an old blacksmith shed, it has been transformed into a sustainable retreat. The cabin is built with recycled materials, blending seamlessly into its natural surroundings. Days here are spent exploring the bushland, fishing in the nearby Thredbo River, or simply enjoying the silence, broken only by the sound of wind rustling through the trees. At night, the cabin glows with warmth from its fireplace, while the sky above bursts with stars. This is a place where adventure meets tranquility and nature takes center stage. We now journey to the majestic peaks of the Austrian Alps, where snow-capped mountains rise dramatically into the clouds. Perched on a rocky outcrop high above the valleys is a small, rustic wooden hut. During the summer months, this hut becomes the home of a shepherdess who tends to her flock of sheep in the lush alpine meadows. Life here is demanding, shaped by unpredictable weather, intense sunlight, and the thin, crisp mountain air. The days are long and filled with hard physical labor, yet the serenity of the mountains and the bond with her animals make it a life worth cherishing. Inside the hut, simplicity reigns. There's just enough room for a bed, a stove, and a table. Though the solitude is profound, it's a source of peace and fulfillment that can be hard to find in the modern world. Our next destination takes us to the rugged beauty of the English Lake District, a region of rolling hills, sparkling lakes, and ancient forests. Hidden among these hills is Skiddaw House, often called the loneliest house in England. Built in 1829, it originally served as a shooting lodge and shepherd's dwelling before becoming a remote hostel. Accessible only by foot or off-road vehicle, Skiddaw House offers a unique escape from modern life. Today, the hostel is managed by Sue Edwards, who has embraced the quiet solitude of this off-grid retreat. Guests from all walks of life are welcome to enjoy its cozy interiors, breathtaking views, and the rare opportunity to disconnect completely from the outside world. From the lush green valleys of England, we journey to the arid expanses of the Garraf Desert in Granada, Spain. Here, amidst a landscape reminiscent of another planet, stands La Casa del Desierto, the desert house. This minimalist dwelling, constructed primarily from glass, showcases architectural ingenuity and the human desire to harmonize with even the harshest environments. Designed to endure extreme temperature fluctuations, it features advanced thermal insulation and a sophisticated ventilation system. Entirely self-sufficient, the house operates on solar power and utilizes collected rainwater. The surrounding desert, though seemingly barren, teems with life for those who know where to look. Our journey now takes us north to the remote Lyngstova, situated at the northernmost tip of Norway's Lyngen Peninsula, far above the Arctic Circle. Here, perched on a rocky outcrop overlooking the vast expanse of the Norwegian Sea, stands a solitary lighthouse accompanied by a modest cabin. While not permanently inhabited, this cabin, built in 1922, once served as an oil storage for the lighthouse and now offers shelter to intrepid visitors seeking solitude. Life in this Arctic frontier is dictated by the rhythms of the sea and the changing seasons. During the winter months, the sun disappears below the horizon, plunging the area into perpetual darkness. Yet this is also when the northern lights dance across the sky, painting the heavens in a kaleidoscope of colors. The surrounding waters teem with life, and it's not uncommon to spot whales migrating past the peninsula. A visit to Lyngstova is a showcase of the human spirit's ability to find beauty and meaning in the most remote corners of the globe. We now venture to the Italian Dolomites, a mountain range renowned for its dramatic peaks, sheer cliffs, and breathtaking vistas. Here, nestled amongst the towering spires of Monte Cristallo, sits the Buffa di Perero shelter. This small stone refuge, perched precariously on a rocky ledge, offers a welcome respite for hikers and climbers braving the treacherous mountain trails. Built in 1901, the shelter has witnessed countless stories of adventure, resilience, and the enduring allure of the mountains. Supplies are brought in by helicopter during the summer months, and the shelter relies on a system of rainwater collection and solar panels for its basic needs. The view from the shelter is simply awe-inspiring, offering a panoramic vista of jagged peaks, verdant valleys, and the distant shimmer of the Adriatic Sea. Our next destination takes us to the country of Georgia, where a solitary pillar of limestone towers over the surrounding landscape. Known as Katski Pillar, this natural monolith rises nearly 130 feet from the valley floor, its sheer walls seemingly insurmountable. Yet, atop this improbable perch, stands a small, unassuming church and the ruins of a hermitage, accessible only by a single rickety ladder. For centuries, Katski Pillar was a place of pilgrimage, with hermits seeking spiritual solitude, ascending to the summit to live out their days in prayer and contemplation. The identity of the first hermit to scale the pillar remains a mystery, shrouded in time. Today, the site is once again active, with a single monk inhabiting the small church, his supplies winched up by a cable from the valley below. We journey now to the rugged beauty of the Scottish Highlands, a land of ancient mountains, deep lochs and windswept moorlands. Nestled in a secluded glen surrounded by towering peaks stands Lagangarb Hut. This small stone bothy, maintained by the Mountain Bothy Association, offers a basic refuge for hikers and climbers exploring the vast wilderness of the Glencoe region. The bothy reflects the spirit of hospitality and the self-reliance that is deeply ingrained in Scottish culture. Inside, you'll find a simple fireplace, a few bunks, and a logbook filled with tales of adventure and camaraderie from past visitors. The silence of the glen is broken only by the sound of the wind whistling through the heather and the occasional bleating of sheep grazing on the hillsides. Our next destination takes us to the Balkans, where the emerald green waters of the Drina River carve a path through the mountains of Serbia. Perched precariously on a rocky outcrop in the middle of the river, a small wooden house stands, seemingly defying gravity and the relentless flow of the river. The house was built in 1968 by a group of young men as a place to escape the summer heat and enjoy the beauty of the river. Over the years, it has withstood countless floods and storms, becoming a symbol of resilience and the enduring power of nature. The house is a popular destination for kayakers and tourists, who marvel at its unique location and the tenacity of its builders. Our journey takes us to the North Atlantic, to the remote island nation of Iceland, where Elliday Island lies off the southern coast. Here, a solitary white house stands amidst a vast colony of puffins, entertaining the few visitors who venture to this secluded spot. Our final destination takes us to the heart of Death Valley National Park in California and Nevada, where a modern cabin stands in stark contrast to the rugged desert landscape. Nestled on 80 acres of remote land, some 20 miles from the park's boundaries, this little house is hidden in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by vast desert plains and towering mountain peaks. With nothing but nature for miles around, the cabin offers unobstructed views and a serene escape from the chaos of modern life. Its minimalistic design harmonizes with the desolate beauty of the environment, making it a perfect retreat for those seeking solitude in one of the harshest yet most captivating places on Earth. As we have seen, the human desire for solitude and connection with nature can lead individuals to the most extraordinary places on Earth. From the scorching deserts to the frozen Arctic, these extreme homes stand as symbols of human ingenuity, resilience, and the enduring power of the natural world. While the solitude of these locations might seem daunting to some, for those who call them home, it is a source of peace, inspiration, and a deep connection to the rhythms of the planet. These individuals and their remarkable stories remind us that the human spirit knows no bounds and that even in the most challenging of environments, life in all its diverse and wondrous forms finds a way to thrive.